darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Hello, look at LTM reviews. We'll get you caught up on the oldest movies. You can call me LTM, baby. You know, I'm gonna quit spinning the rattle. Hey, go, super dog. Go. Wah, wah, baby, go away. Screw off. Wah, wah. Hi guys, sorry about that. Let's talk about the Rugrats movie. So, Rugrats was a very popular 90s Nickelodeon show that ran for about a few years, and I have a very big nostalgic connection with it. Well, I don't think it's my favorite Nicktoon. I have some good memories with these characters and stuff like that, and I have a very big nostalgic connection with it. So in the movie, the first movie, Tommy is about to become a big brother, and then when Dale is born, he starts spoiling on him. And the circus is in town, and then the circus is in town. Now the monkeys get loose, and the baby's ending up getting inside this Reptar wagon that Stu made. They end up in it. They end up getting lost in the woods, and then they end up in the woods while also trying to find their way back. Dale has to get along with Tommy. Tommy has to get along with Dale, and the parents are searching for them. So it's a big wild. So yeah, it's a pretty wild ride. So let's talk about the movie itself. So what do I like about the movie? What I like about this movie is the animation. It looks great. Klasky Studios have great people involved, and they have very, very interesting settings, and they have nice colors, and it feels like you're in this world of the Rugrats. The characters are going to be. It's kind of hard for the characters because since technically it is based on a TV show, it is kind of hard to get around and get used to these types of characters because this is for people who are fans of the show, and you know, not many people are not going to be fans of these characters when you're not used to the show. The adults' parents, besides the babies, are actually the best part of the movie. I really like Stu. I like Chucky's dad and Drew, who are like arguing all throughout the entire movie. And they're like they have the funniest parts of the movie. The babies are okay, but it can get pretty gross, and that's where my problem comes in, was the humor. Now, I don't mind potty humor in a movie, especially when it's done properly, but sometimes it can go a little too much. But I guess the only people that could really get into the Rugrats type of humor was the fans of the show, and sometimes it can get really pretty annoying and gross for some, and it's understandable. My other problem was its story. It's very complicated. There's way too much going on. Like I said, there's like 2 or 3 different things going around. You know, you have Tommy learning how to be a big brother. You got the babies getting lost in the woods. You have Drew and the rest of the Drew and Stu and the rest of the parents trying to find the kids. And you have these circus conductors or whatever trying to find their monkeys, and you know, the monkeys taking over the woods. There's just so much going on in it. There's so many ideas that it's just not very well fleshed out. So do I hate the movie? No. I think the movie is okay at best, but let's see, how would I put this? What's a good word to put this movie? I know, kids. Some movies are for families. This is mainly for kids. So overall, while it's not a bad one and it's not very good, I do recommend it just for kids or just fans of the show. It does have a nice moral at the end. There are some nice colors and some nice backgrounds, and it can get a little creative sometimes. The humor's kind of hit and miss and gross, and sometimes even if the characters are kind of hard to get into, especially if we're not fans of the show, but it works fine. So I give the Rugrats movie a 5 out of 10. It's not bad or anything, and this movie's very nostalgic to me. It's just looking back, it's just not very well done. Like I said, the songs I could care less about. They're very bland, and I could care less about them. Like I said, the humor is very gross, but other than that, the movie's okay for what it is. Though I do like Paris a little bit more, which I'll get into very soon. So I give it a 5 out of 10. It's not a good movie, but it's far from being the worst. Alright guys, that's the Rugrats movie. What's your favorite Nickelodeon show? Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, I gotta go. Oh, Mommy.
Dude, you don't beat anybody at punchies.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You.
Love